video is just for those who had wanted to see the car. I had gotten some comments about that. So I'm just making this video to show the car and some of the features. This is a M440i 2025 model. It has the premium package, so that's your Harman Kardon sound system, your curved display, and your power tailgate. It has the M Sport Package Pro, so it's going to have the shadow line lights, and you will see the red calipers on the tires. That's part of that. And then it has the shadow line package, so everything is blacked out. So the rims and all the detailing on it will be blacked out, including the front grille. The color is Vegas Red Metallic. And this is what she looks like. I have named the car Scarlett, I guess because of the color. And so that's what she looks like. The interior is a Sensatec, black perforated Sensatec on the inside. And of course, that's not real leather. It is a vegan faux leather on the interior. So like I said, it's a two-door. So this is the back seat here. And that middle compartment that you see, I'm going to show that flip down. That's where your cup holder and everything is for the back seat. But I'm kind of excited about this because I don't have to condition the seats all the time and all that. It's supposed to be more durable. So there's that. There's the curved display there. It does have the moonroof. It has the kick open trunk. Pretty roomy trunk, and the seats can go down for almost giving it a hatchback look. You can kick to close, but I generally press the close button and just let it close on its own. This is my heads up display. So this display actually, it's my navigation in my window, and they call it their heads up display. Instead of having to look down, look around, look wherever, it's directly in front of your face. So I like this feature. I really do. I think it comes in handy. So that's that. So this is the inside of the car. Let me turn the music down. And you can see how the interior looks at night. There is interior lighting. Your navigation would be over here, as well as whatever you want to look at. Right now I have it on Sirius XM. And in this area, your cluster, you can change the view of this cluster. Just here you see the little menu popped up, and you can see the different types of screens that you can select from. So I have mine on media, so I like it there. And then you have, in addition to that, you can change the layout to different layouts. There are multiple different layouts to choose from. And then your heads up display, which is this. If you can see that in my windshield, can be altered. So if I want to change my heads up display, you can see the different changes as I select different options. So there's that. And then, you know, it does have Apple CarPlay, so you can select your different apps here. They also have different system settings you can use, and this is a This car has a personal assistant, so I can also use that. I have named my car Scarlett. So if I were to say, "Hey Scarlett, roll down my driver's window."
Okay.
Now for some reason it won't roll up the window, but it will roll it down. So it will, there's certain functions that it won't do. So if I were to say, "Scarlett, hey Scarlett, roll up my window."
The windows cannot be closed by voice control.
See, won't allow you to do it. So I have to do that myself. But I could say, "Hey Scarlett, turn off my heated seats."
Turned off for the driver.
You can see here that the heated seat icon is now disabled. And if I were to say, "Hey Scarlett, make the temperature 74 in here."
Hello.
Make the temperature 74 in here.
Okay, 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
So things like that. I kind of think of Scarlett as the car functions. It's almost like a Siri Chat GPT combo for your car functions. She will do a lot in the car. So she'll roll your windows down. She'll open your sunroof. She'll adjust settings and all of that stuff like that. She cannot turn the car on and off, although the car does have a remote start. But she does not do that. But like major functions she won't do. But other functions in the car, like if I'm listening to the radio and I say, "Hey Scarlett, turn up the volume on the radio." So it will do that. Another cool feature is the fact that this color can be adjusted. So I have this set to pink, but it does not have to be set to that. If I were to go to my interior lighting, I can adjust that color to a different color. So that will change all of the illumination, even by your feet. "Hey Scarlett, back."
Back.
I've taken some footage with the drive recorder so I can actually show you what that looks like as well. I have my recording here, so I'm going to export this to my little thumb drive that I have in here. So there it goes. You can automate your habits in the car. That's why I said Scarlett's almost like a AI. The more you talk to Scarlett, the more and more and more she gets to know you. She will start to do better and better at kind of figuring out your habits as you use the car. So that's another good feature. This car does have parking assist, so it will self-park. It has backup assist, so it will back your car up. So like, let's say you moved out of a spot and you're having trouble getting your car right back to where you were. the car will back the car back up into the exact position that you were in. So it'll do that. It will not drive itself, but it does have lane assist, and it does have active cruise control. So these instruments here, these buttons here, can, once you activate your cruise control, it will keep you at a safe distance from the car in front of you. It will slow your car down if you're getting too close to the car in front of you. Things like that. So that's what I mean by active cruise control. It's not necessarily driving the car, but it does have features that have safety features in there, and lane, you know, the lane departure warning kind of steers you back into the lane. I disable that sometimes because sometimes it feels really forced, but the more you get used to it, the more it becomes comfortable. And then of course this cluster here on the steering wheel is for your, you know, making phone calls. That is your, this one here is your changing your cluster. I can press this to talk to Scarlett if I need to. You can see her in the...
That list is unfortunately empty.
So if I wanted to give a voice command, I could do that. And that's about it. That's about everything in here. Oh, I do have different sport features. So I do have Sport, Comfort, and Eco. Of course, these two will have the auto shut off when you're like at a stop sign or a stoplight. But the different sport modes are, I have regular Sport, Sport Plus, and Sport Individual. You can even hear the different sounds of each kind. If I were to rev this motor, they sound, it's louder and louder. Each step I go down, the louder that the car gets. I generally like Sport. My husband drives in Sport Plus. And then Sport Individual is just where you can configure it to what you want. So you can make it, you can change the damping on it, you can change the steering on it, you can change the drivetrain to make it your own, kind of customize it. So that's another feature. Of course, it does have navigation, and I think that's about it. I think that's about all I can show you now, because I haven't learned everything myself. I'm still learning, but that is what the car looks like. And I hope you have enjoyed Scarlett, because I'm enjoying her, and the more and more I learn about her, the happier I am that I did this. So I will talk to you guys soon. My videos will be sporadic as I am on vacation, so I'm just kind of releasing some stuff while I'm gone. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.